and thanks everyone for all of your wishes for staying safe with Irma. I was just in there reading the updated weather services, and the National Weather Services had 4 models tracking Irma, and they are saying that it will more than likely, when it hits the south tip of Florida, will go northwest, up the east coast, northeast, up the east coast, and be 50 miles off of Miami, and then follow the east coast up to Georgia and South Carolina. So it is big. If it stays big, we'll probably get winds and rains, but if it doesn't come into the Gulf, we're in Tampa, so we're on the west side, on the west coast of Florida. So if it goes to the northeast, like they're saying, if it makes that turn, then we dodged a bullet. I've learned one thing from these things: you don't, they're so unpredictable. They can change at any point. We moved down in 2003, and that was in December. In June of 2004, when hurricane season hit, we rode out 6 tropical storms and hurricanes, and the one was Charlie that actually came in Punta Gorda below us, but was predicted that it was going to come into our bay, like hit us directly on, and it actually come in lower, but then it tore across the state, went into the Atlantic, looped around and come back and hit Orlando hard, and then it made its way. So they're so unpredictable. Everybody wants to know. We have no idea until it comes and hits us, because I know when it hits the land, it has a tendency to lose momentum. When it's in the waters, when it's picking up the speed, if the water's warm, is what they say. So we're sort of riding out the storm, but everything's good, you know, as good as it can be. We're ready as we can be. No, we're not evacuating. We're not in an evacuation zone. So we're pretty much, we'll see probably winds, rain. If we get enough rain, our ground is already wet around us, not necessarily our ground. You see trees that get uprooted because the ground is already saturated. The water table under the ground is so high and wet that the roots get so soft and the trees end up, you know, blowing over. But it is what it is. You do what you can and you make do. So I am here today to do day 3. I was so stressed yesterday. I don't know if you could tell from the video, but oh my gosh, people are going crazy out there. So let's get started. I will hit the timer after we get started, march it out. I don't know about you guys, but I did some yoga for my shoulders today because they were still hurting. I don't know if it's because I was so tense yesterday, but what should have been a little run to the grocery store was crazy. People were buying out the waters, and that's what my husband said. He said, well, think about it. If you live further out and you're on a well or something and you lose your power, you have no water. But the first thing they tell you is, raise those arms up, is hurricane preparedness. You should have so many cases of water already, but if you live somewhere where you don't have the space, then that's what happens. We're gonna pull them down. That hurts. Tap it out. Get you warmed up here. We're gonna do bis and tris today. No shoulders, no shoulders. We're gonna throw some thighs in with that. I got such a great response from the other day. Everybody seemed to like it. Today's very similar. It's same thing, 3 exercises, a cardio move. This is the freestyle training. The exercises that you do should be fairly basic because they are strength moves, and then you can do something a little bit harder. Push them in, pull them back. We're gonna tap it out here. But I don't remember who said it. Somebody had said it about liking the simple moves. And that's really all it is. It's literally, they're lifting moves, but you combine them together in supersets and compound sets and triple sets and giant sets when you want to toned and strengthened, and you don't want to bulk up. Bulking up requires lifting super, super heavy, taking long, long breaks. You want the exact opposite. Step together here. Push them back. I gotta loosen up my shoulders. Get ready for these arms. I do have kettlebells, dumbbells, sandbag, I have my ball, I have the easy curl bar, I have a variety here. I have my band. We're gonna do some bonus stuff with the band again. I know Olivia said she doesn't use hers very often. Knees down, knees up, hands down. And hold it here. Pull the right arm across, just stretch it out a minute. If you did the workout with me the other day, you might be a little bit sore. Stretch out the left arm. Shake out the hands. We're gonna get started. You've already seen the first circuit is upper body with a lower body thrown in there. So it's bicep curl. You can use the dumbbells, you can use the kettlebell, you can use the easy curl bar. We're doing 12 to 15 reps. I'll start with the bar and show you. You want to make sure that your elbows are locked at your side as you curl up. A lot of people have a tendency to swing their arms or shrug their shoulders. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel pretty good. I'm going to go for 15, 14, and 15. Whew. Okay. Now, you can grab a kettlebell, you can grab a dumbbell. We're gonna do an overhead tricep extension. So, if you have 2 light weights, put 1 in each hand. Make sure your elbows are facing forward. You don't want them flared out like this. You want them in by your ears. Overhead lift. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do inner thigh lunges. Everybody seems to like them. They're one of my favorites too. Make sure my stuff doesn't go out from underneath me. You're gonna turn that toe out and lunge forward. You plant the leg and drop the bottom knee down, okay? You're not lunging forward on the bench. You lunge to the bench, plant the foot, and the bent knee, the one leading to the ground, is the one that you feel it in the inner thigh. Toes are at 2 o'clock and 10 or 11 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more. You can go up to 20 on these, but to start out as a beginner, I recommend starting with 15. All right, you can lose that weight. Alternating front bench lunge. We're going to lunge, up, down, and it's a heel jack. Now left, lunge, up, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, here's 6, 7, 8, 9, here's 10. Ooh. back to the bicep curls. So, if you have dumbbells, curl up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. No swinging with those arms. Kettlebell, overhead extension. Grab that bell. Keep those elbows close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should have brought a tube out for you to show you. Inner thigh lunges. Remember, your rest is moving to the next exercise. You're not taking a break until the end of the circuit. Here's 2. Lower that knee down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. There's 5. Turn that toe out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Alrighty. Ready? Here's your move. Up. Cardio move. Land in that inner thigh. Plie. Feel them in the inner thighs. Here's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Here's 10. Whoa. Okay, if you have a bag, and that's all you have for your curls, I grip the outside of the bag because mine bends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. All right. You can do overhead extensions with your bag as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoo! I can feel them holding them up, my shoulders. The bag's a little bit heavy. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown it down. Inner thigh lunges. Lunge, turn that toe out. 2 o'clock and 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Wherever flexibility wise. Here's 3. Drop that inside knee down to the floor. 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Here's 13. 14. And 15. Ready for that cardio move? Last time through on this one. Right lunge, up, down, plie squat, heel click. Inner thighs. When you land softly. Land down and get those inner thighs. Here's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Here's 9. One more. Here's 10. Okay. The weight in your left hand, because we're squatting out wide right, or in your right hand, because we're going to squat out, in, and then the lower left leg side lunge, and you're going to do a bicep curl, okay? And then you're going to do that on the right, little step out left wide with the right side lunge. And then we're going to do side to side jump lunges. So it's down, down, up, up, squat, thigh burner. Down, down, up, up, squat, thigh burner. There's 2. Here's 3. Stay low. Here's 4. Here's 5. 6. 7. 8. Here's 9. Inner thighs. 10, you got 2 more in you. Here's 11. Here's 12. Woo, sweat's rolling off me. I don't know if it's humidity out here. Okay, grab your weight. Wide out, side lunge. Wide out, side lunge. There's 3. 4, or this one's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Go low. 10. 5 more. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the left. So you lunge out, or squat out, and a curl. Squat out low, curl. Squat out, curl. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, inner thighs, 9, here's 10, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay. Side to side jump lunges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! You ready for number 2? You should be feeling it. Oh, okay. Right, left, squat, inner thigh. Here's 2. We have 12 of these. Do what you can. Here's 3. Take breaks when you need to. 4. Feel them? Here's 5. 6. 7. 8. We have 4 more. 9. 10. Stay low. If the thigh burners, if the lift gets to be too much, just stay low. Just stay right here and just pulse. And then go left, right. This one's 12. Ooh. You feel them? Feels good to stand up, doesn't it? All right. Gonna go wide out right and then a left lunge. Out, let that weight pull you down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. Here's 5 on this side. 4, 3, 2, here's 1. Okay. Step out left, plie squat, right side lunge. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let that weight weight pull you down. Feel it in those inner thighs. Go low enough. Parallel with the floor. 7. If you stop here, it's quad. All right? 8. 9. 10. 5 more. Here's 5. 4. 3. 2. Oh, can you feel them? Here's 1. You ready for those side-to-side jump lunges? Oh. We only have 1 more round. Hands behind the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Oh, towel off if you need to. Petra, I know. You and me, girl. Olivia, I know, you sweat like I do. Conchana, you showed me a picture of you the other day. Glad to see I'm not the only one who sweats. Right, left. Tap, inner thighs. Left, right. Conchana's like, I'm happy to see there is no burpee in this one, right? Does your chest still hurt? Here's 3. Here's 4. They kill. If you're staying low, you should feel them in your inner thighs. Here's 6. Oh, halfway there. You got this. Here's 7. Here's 8. Here's 9. Oh. Feel 'em? 3 more. You got it in ya. 10. Here's 11. Right, left. And 12. Left, right. Ooh. Ready to go out right? Or you're feeling it right here in the inner thighs. Yeah? Out. And a curl. 2. Side lunge curl. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Ready? 10. Can you do 5 more? If you need to, drop the weight. Drop the weight. Body weight is really enough. 3. 4. 5. Sorry, did 1 extra. I was gonna go to 20. You're like, no, no, no. 1. 2. Gonna try and keep count and explain this. 3. But I add this one in because your arms can't lift as much weight as probably your legs. So you fatigue them. This one's 6, I'm keeping track. You fatigue them, 7, with the thigh burner, so you don't need as much weight for the legs. Here's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 2 more, 14. Oh, you ready for those side-to-side jump lunges? You're like, hell yeah! Anything that makes this stop. Hands behind the head. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Circuit 3. We're going to do 21s. Then we're going to do Nosebusters. So we're going to lay down on the floor. So these are your supersets. Hitting bicep first, tricep second. Opposing muscles today, agonist, antagonist. When one is moving, the other's contracted. When one is moving, the other's contracted. So we're working both of them, okay, to get a nice pump in the arm. Women always like those sexy arms, so, and I'm included in that. 21s are from the thigh, 7 up, halfway, 2 elbows are locked, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you go all the way up and you lower halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you go all the way down and it's a full curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Keep that weight. Keep that weight. So that's 21s. Arms are over the head. Press that back into the floor. Is your lower back in? Are you engaging the core? Here's 4. You're not dropping down like this. Elbows stay. You bend at the elbows like there's a bar there. And you're lowering the hand back. The hands back to the head. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh. If you want to go to 15 on those, you can go to 15. If you're trying to build, you want to keep that weight a little bit lighter. Now, we're not done with those triceps. You are going to do a plie squat, and on the down, you're going to raise the arms up over the head. 3, 4, 5. If you want to make it harder, 6. Raise up on those toes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Inner thighs. 12. We're going to 15. 14 and 15. Oh. Surfer burpee. I didn't forget you, Kanchan. Inner thighs. Hop down and back. No push up. Unless you want it, stay close. Here's 3. Here's 4. 5. You can go every other one if you want. 6. 7. Here's 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Woo. One round. Okay. Catch your breath. 21s. If you have dumbbells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you only have a heavy weight, you would take that weight. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you have a heavy kettlebell. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nosebusters. Sorry, I did 8. Nosebusters. Weight was light. Okay. You can either do it if you have the heavy weight. You can do it with one weight. Now, pelvic tilt. Press that lower back into the floor. Remember, elbows face out to your knees. And you're lowering that weight down by bending at the elbow. If you can't lower that weight down and keep the elbows to the shoulders straight up and down over the chest, your weight is too heavy. Here's 8, 9, 10. This is what it looked like with 2. 11, 12, 13, 14, ooh, 15. Harder to do with the dumbbells because you always have one side that's weaker than the other. All right, plies with the tricep extension. On the toes if you want. Down and raise up. 2, 3, inner thighs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay. Surfer burpees. 1, 2, pull forward into your push-up. Don't look under that body. 3, 4. Maybe you start out with the push-ups and you skip them as you get further in because you get tired. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. No. One more round. How you feeling? We're on 3. We only have one more circuit. Time's flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up, lower halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You should feel that. Whew. Are your arms shaking? Mine are. All right. Nosebusters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is your back flat in the floor? 6, 7. Engage your core. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whoo! I feel them. Okay. Grab that dumbbell. Overhead. On your toes if you want. Down and raise up. 2. Like there's a string there. Pulling your arms up as it pulls your legs down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Wow. You should feel them. You will feel them a little bit in your shoulders because we're holding that weight up there, and we did them the other day. So if they're sore, you're gonna feel them. Lower your weights and surfer burpee. 1. Lower your weights and focus on contracting those muscles and not just momentum. Here's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Towel off. Grab a drink. Okay. Let's get through these first. So we've got 15 to 20 of these, all right? So you do an overhead lunge, or an overhead swing, front bench lunge. You're alternating them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage the core for that front bench lunge. 6. Hold it up there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, woo. Bench. 12, 13, 14, 15. Here's 16. Oh, okay. I'm gonna lower this weight. I think I'm gonna do a 12. Left snatch, right front lunge. If you don't have a bench, it's okay. It's gonna look like this. Snatch it up and hold. Crunch over, down, and then you're gonna circle it around. 2, 3, 4. I keep wanting to press it up. Here it is to the bench. 5. 6. Twist it over, oblique. I forgot the curl. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Alrighty, switch hands. Ooh, shake it out. 1. Sorry, wasn't close enough. Didn't want to slide. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. You got 3 more. 10. 2 more. 11. And 12. Oh. Okay. We have 2 jump lunges and a burpee. 1, 2. 2, 2. 3, 2. 4, 2. 5, 2. 6, 2. 7, 2. 8, 2. 9, 2. 10, 2. Woo. Okay. 2 more rounds. How you feeling? Kettlebell. You ready for this? Overhead. Front bench lunge. 2. 3. It's okay if you don't have a bench. It looked like this. 4. 5. 6. 7. Just remember, don't take your your knee past your toe. 9. 10. 11. I'm planting softly. 12. This humidity sucks. 13. 14. 15. 16. Oh. Can you feel them? Now, if you need to lower your weight on these, crap, I knew I'd hit this. Freaking watch band. I should have put the other one on. Let's see if I can tighten it on my sweaty wrist. Sorry. Do some lunges. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it up my arm. Snatch. Oh. Overhead. Whoops, wrong leg. Watch has me thrown off. Twist. Oh. Bicep around. Here's 2. Here's a 3rd one. 4, snatch it up, engage the core. Here's 5. Here's 6. 7. 8. Here's 9. Can you do 3 more? Do them with me. You got this. 10. Twist. Bicep curl, almost forgot it. 11. 1 more. 12. Ready to switch? Up, lunge, twist, contract the abdominals to try and get that elbow to the outside of the knee. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Got 3 more in ya. 10. 11. 12. Arm is tired. I don't know about you. Woo. All right. We got those 2 jump lunges. There we go. Pulled it out of its tab to tighten it. 2 jump lunges. Burpee. Push-up is optional. Here it is without. 2. 3. I want to do it. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Here's 10. Burpee or not. Quads, inner thighs, arms. 1 more round. You got this. Okay. Up, swing from bench lunge. Drop that knee. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inner thigh of the leg that's dropping So it'd be the left leg. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, feel it in the right inner thigh. 13, left inner thigh. 14, 15, and 16. I don't think I could do 15 for the circle around without being sloppy. I'll do the 12, or I mean the 20. I might be able to do a 15. I'm going to keep it at the 12 and keep strict form. 1, plant it, twist it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, arm is getting tired. Glad we're stopping at 12. I could probably push through, but you work up to it. If you were going to do a 4th round, you wouldn't push through to 15. You can do it either way. If you're pressed for time, you can skip the 3rd or the 4th round and push through. Or even the 3rd round, you can do 2 rounds and do the maximum repetitions if you don't have time to get through all 3. Here's 4. You're like, don't rush through these. We have those jump lunge burpees next. 5. Oh, I can feel this in my obliques. I hope you guys can too. 6, if you're staying up and twisting over, you're gonna feel that. Contract that core. 7. Don't fall forward. 8. I'm flinging sweat. 9, it's coming off of my fingertips like I'm shooting laser beams, frickin' laser beams, huh? 10, woo! Gonna do an unintentional split here. 11, this will be the next thing that I replace. 12, it's great if you're inside and you're not sweating. I've got sweat splattered all over it, and I slip and slide all over it. I would prefer a rougher surface, like on my 18-inch box. All right, you ready? 1. Push-ups are optional. 2, they are close grip triceps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no push-up, 9, push-up, here's 10, feel them in your quads, those jump lunges. I would do those along with a leg extension at the gym and an upper body move like pull-ups or something. That way, on the leg extension machine, you don't have to use a ton of weight and you don't grow your quadricep and make it bigger. You just tighten those muscles. So you've got the cardio move to fatigue it. That way you do less weight. And I always turn my toes. One round will be, grab a drink and towel off. One round I'll have my toes in. When you turn your toes in, you work the outside part of the quadricep that supports the outer part of the knee, that outer sweep. If you turn your toes out and you lift up, you work the inside part of the muscle on your quadricep that supports the knee. That way it tracks properly. My last 2 sets, I usually do one straight ahead and then I'll alternate my last set. I have never, knock on wood, I have never had knee problems and I've always done it that way. Everybody always just does leg presses straight on and works the front, the big muscle of the quadricep and neglects, there's 4, quad means 4, there are 4 muscles and they neglect all other 3 and you have an imbalance and that's why you end up with knee problems because your knee is not tracking properly because this is the only muscle you ever work. So when I turn my toes and I tell you to turn your toes and do different things, lower that weight, turn them, feel it, because you're targeting all the other different parts of the muscles in that part. That way there is no imbalance. When I'm at an hour. We ended before that though. I have a bonus for you. I do have my ball out here because some of my abs, I have my band. I hope you all have a band. If you don't, it's okay. You can still do the moves without the band. Oh, I gotta wipe the sweat out of my eyes right off. Alrighty, everybody seems to like the no stop bonus. So we're doing 40-40. We have 6 rounds because there are 12 exercises. The first group of exercises, and we're going from one to the next, just like we did the other day with the butt and the abs, we're doing the thighs. And if you have a band, grab it now. Going to move the ball over. You don't need the ball for the one group, but if you have one, I think it's awesome. It helps you keep your back in the floor because it rolls and rolls with you. Let me set this up. We need 6 rounds. The band is going to go below your knees, all right? Below your knees. We are going to do a banded step side to side plies squat. So you're going to step out and tap and step out the other way and tap. And then we are going to go to 4 walks forward. And let me show you this before we get started. You're going to get low. And it's like a crab walk, but your feet are gonna be out. So you're gonna feel it in your hips and your thighs. When you get here, you're gonna go 2 low squats, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Okay. We're just gonna go. I'll show you everything with the bands because there's only 4 of them. And then you're gonna do a standing squat on your toes with the legs out. And you're gonna pulse them out like so. All right, this is gonna hit the inner thighs. Ooh, just like that. Pull that band out, work those inner thighs. And then the band is you're gonna lay down in a bridge position, and we're gonna go up, open, and you're gonna hold it open, and you're gonna just pulse them out, okay? Just like we did on the floor, just burn them out. Then we're gonna do everything else on the floor. And I'll walk you through it, don't worry. Okay, what's wrong here? There we go. Let's get this party started. Okay, so timer went. Step it out. Warming you up. There goes the sweat. We're going through this 2 times, okay? Maybe a 3rd one if you feel up to it. Maybe. We're gonna do those walks next. They're not the fire walkers. We're gonna do a crab, it's like a crab walk. You're gonna keep your feet out wide. I should keep my timer up here so I can see it and tell you. I do have my contacts in, they're working for me. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 low squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 low squats. Oh, jumping jack squats. 3, 4, 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 15 seconds. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, you ready? On your toes. Out. Inner thighs. On your toes if you can. If you can't, it's okay. If you need to hold on to a chair or something, 20 seconds. Don't fall forward. We're gonna lay down on the floor next. Take breaks when you need to. See, I had to pause there. Legs are gonna shake. Okay, you should feel that. Okay, you're up. You're on your toes. Legs are out. And you pulse up. Inner thigh. We're not done. We're going through this again. Not right away though, don't worry. We're almost there. Okay, this comes off. All right, I got you with the bird dog. Now on your bird dog, right arm is out, left arm is out. You crunch in, do not look under the belly, don't look under the body. Keep your head and neck in a neutral position. All right? In, press out, contract, pull the knees in. Don't look under and round that back. When you arch the back, you take the contraction out of the abdominals. Now roll over into a side plank hip dip. Hip dip, tuck under, hip, under, up, elbow down, up, elbow down. You know you're going to go to that bird dog on the other side. So it's going to be left arm out, right arm, or right leg out. Lift up, crunch under, lift up. You can reach the arm under if you want. All right, left arm, right leg. In, back out. In, back out. Head and neck are neutral with the spine. If you have a tube, you could put one end on the hand and one end on the foot and press them out. But don't, I'm going to show you what not to do. Don't do this. Don't crunch in like this.
Contract the abdominals. Keep the head and the neck neutral with the spine. We're going to roll to the right side. Plank hip dip. Roll under. Hip dip. Roll under. Almost there. Grab that ball. It goes on the right foot. Left leg's in. Right leg comes in, you roll it in. It's like a bicycle. But because your foot is on the ball, it keeps your lower back in the floor. Don't worry, Lena, I didn't forget about you. We're finishing strong with flutter kicks. You're like, oh, I love you, Michelle. Lena likes flutter kicks. Okay, left leg. Olivia, baby, I got you covered next too. You get those knee pull-ins, press out, twist side. I need to know if everybody has a foam roller these days. I have a couple of abdominals with the foam roller. Okay, you're gonna pull in, press out and twist. We're coming to the end, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna jump back up with those bands. When you pull your knees in and press them out, are you keeping the lower back in the floor? Don't arch it. If you need to raise your legs up to the ceiling more to keep that lower back pressed in, that is what you do. If you are down here and your lower back is arching, okay, Lena, here you go. Flutter kicks. If you need to, take the hands under the butt and support the lower back. If you don't, hang out and flutter. Don't lower your legs any further than where you got to keep your lower back on the floor. If you lower them down to 45 degrees and your back is arching and you can drive a truck through where your lower back is, then you need to raise those legs up. And you want to focus from here, the pelvis, all the way up to the sternum. Woo! Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Like you have a choice, right? Well, you do. You could turn me off, right? You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Okay, I am soaked. My poor Victoria's Secret shirt, this was so cute. I'm like, oh, I don't want to wear it as a workout top because I know how bad I sweat, but that's okay. All right, band below the knees. Stop talking. Are we ready? I'm gonna hit this timer and we're gonna go. I know, I start you out easy, don't I? You're like, this is nothing, bring it, right? Air is blowing my paper, I think I know them. Oh, I am drenched. This is just a little warm up. Sweat's flinging off of me. You ready to do those walks in 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walk wide, 2, 3, 4, out, 2. Now walk back, 2, 3, 4. Walk up, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, walk back, 2, 3. This is a nice warm-up for your leg day. You could do walks and jumping jacks. Warm those babies up, walk back. Oh, okay, standing, wide legs, on the toes if you'd like, pulse them. Now, the band wants to pull you in, so you have to use these inner thighs to keep from pulling in. What did I tell you? Toes are out when you're working the inner thighs so that you work on this muscle, right? 10, 9, 8. Whew. You should feel them. Alrighty, down to the floor. Hold up, open out, and pulse on your toes. Hold them up, pulse them out. It's the inner thigh, all right? We're not putting the weight in the glute. Yes, you will feel it a little bit in the bridge position, but it should be right here. That focus should be where the bands are, and you're pulsing out and you're contracting the inner thighs. We should have bird dog next. We're gonna do that right arm and that left leg. 3, 2, 1. Band is off. Okay, you ready? Remember, don't look under the body. 4, 5. You should be looking down at your hand or a little bit in front of your hand. Head and neck should be in a neutral position. We're going to roll to a left side plank. Alrighty, you're going to do a hip raise and a bend in. Raise it up and in. Up and in. Raise up, twist in. Twist it. Gonna be a nice day today. No rain, they said. So, I think I will take Zoe and go swimming today. After I get the video done. Because if we do get bands, okay, left arm, right leg. If we do get bands from the hurricane, it'll be cloudy, dark, rainy, and cold. So, look at me, I'm talking and I pulled my head in. That's not what to do. That's what's not to do, right? Maybe we'll try these with the tubes. I'll do these again one of these days. And we'll add the tubes in. Oh, side plank. Down and a twist. If you have the ball, we're going to use it next. You don't need a ball. You can do it without the ball. But it's a controlled movement. I like the ball because you work the right leg, pulling it in. So it's a bicycle with the left knee, and it's sort of a bicycle with the right, but when you roll that ball in, you contract just a little bit more. Okay, now the left. Crunch it in and roll it out. Keep that lower back pressed into the floor. You know what? You guys are my diehards. I'm going to give you one more round with the bonus. What do you think? I got a lot of energy today. Now, if you want to use the ball for these, you would go in, press and twist out. And I pulled out a kickball before and showed you. You can use a child's kickball on these. You don't, it's not heavy. It's just to hold your legs in place so that you focus on the abdominals. All right? Lena, I got you here. We're doing those flutter kicks next. Lena's flutter kicks. Right, Lena? Is your back in the floor? Make sure your back is in the floor. Feel those abs. Are they tight? You can raise the arms over to like a hollow pose. Extending the arms up engages even more of the upper abdominals, or the upper part of the rectus abdominis, but you want to make sure that you don't lift your lower back off the floor. Whew. All right, one more time, just one more, you got it. I feel good. I feel good, James Brown. All right, let's go. Stay low. Stay low on these. I know you say, these ones don't feel so bad. And then I start you walking. Okay, 1, 2 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 jacks. Can we go again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, hold up on those toes. Pulse them out. Pulse them. Inner thighs, right here. Put that weight on those thighs. Feel them pulse. Contract. 20 seconds. Listen to the water. It's calling my name. I would like to go jump in. 6, 5. Are you ready to go down to the floor? Yeah. All right. Up and pulse. Now listen, if you take this band below the knees, less stress on the knees. That band at the knees, as you pull out, you end up stressing those knees. Stay on those toes. Put the focus in the inner thighs. Bird dog. Right arm is first. Look out. Crunch in. Side plank. And twist. Hip raise and twist. Down, up, twist in. Down, up, and in. Down, up, and in. Down, up, and in. Down, oh, okay, bird dog. The left arm goes out, right arm or right leg out. Look to your right hand. Contract in. Contract the abdominals. Pull the knee in. Right side plank. Oh. Oh, okay, ball. Crunch in, roll out. Is your lower back in the floor? Are your abdominals contracted? Is your head and neck lined up with your spine? You're not pulling on it, right? Two more and we're done. And I'll cool you down. If you want the ball between the feet, are you ready, Lena? Flutter kicks are next. Ball away. Press that lower back into the floor. You shouldn't feel this in the hip flexors, right here in the front of your leg. If you feel it there, pull in and relax, and then raise your legs up a little bit higher to where you're pressing your lower back into the floor, all right? It is a lower abdominal move. You shouldn't feel it right here in the fronts of the hip flexors. All right, I promise I won't do any more. First off, let's raise those hands up over the head. Stretch out the abdominals. I want you to pull that right leg in. Take a hold of that right foot and stretch it out. Stretch out that inner thigh on that right side. Keep the left arm over and look over the left shoulder. And you don't have to take the leg down very far, and you don't have to straighten it out. You can keep a bend in that knee as long as you're feeling it in the inner thigh. While we're here on the floor, I'm going to have you bend the right leg over the left. And you're going to fall over to the left side and let that right leg fall open. And you're going to feel that in the inner thigh and the hip on the right side. Look over that right arm. Now our hips do a lot of supporting in this stuff. So I do want you to take and cross that right leg over the left. And I want you to pull that left leg over to the right and look over the left arm and stretch out the hip and the outer thigh and the hip on the left side. You'll feel it in the obliques as well. Roll back up to the front. Cross the right leg over the left. We're going into a reclined pigeon. So pull in, stretch out, press that elbow into that right leg and push out. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. We're going to hold both of our legs up here in a minute, and we're going to do a happy baby pose. So you're going to bend the knees, the feet go wide, grab a hold of the arches, pull down on the feet, and press the elbows out and feel that stretch in the inner thigh and the groin. Lying cobbler pose. We're going to take those feet together, and you're going to pull in on those feet and press the elbows out on those knees and stretch out the inner thigh. Now we have to do everything to the left leg while we're lying down here. Then I'm going to do some quad stretches with you. We're going to roll up before we do some flowing. You're going to let that right leg go down, and you're going to keep a hold of that left leg. I don't know my right from my left this morning. Leg is bent, drop it out to the side. Feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. If you could only grab a hold of your calf or whatever, or maybe you're at your knee, it's okay. The stretch is right here, all right? It's not how straight you can get your leg. It's not how far over your head or whatever you can get it. It's about feeling that stretch in the inner thigh. Take it to the point where you feel it, where your muscles start to shake. That's your prana. That's a good thing. You want to release all of that tension. Okay, now you're going to bring it across. You're going to cross that left leg over the right, and you're going to drop that right leg to the ground and let that left leg fall open. You'll feel a nice stretch here, right here in the hip flexor, the inner thigh of the left leg, and a little bit of that hip. But we're going to get the other side as well in a minute here. You want to look over that left shoulder. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to cross that left leg over the right, and you're going to grab a hold of that right leg and pull it over, look over that right shoulder. Feel that stretch in the hip and the outer thigh and the oblique on the right side. You're going to roll that right leg up, and you're going to keep that left leg crossed over for a lying pigeon pose. So left foot is on the right knee, left elbow goes into the left knee and press out. If that doesn't feel comfortable, just take your left hand and gently press on that left knee so you feel that stretch in the inner thigh. One more time with that happy baby pose right here. Grab a hold of those feet, pull down. Oh. Just sort of, if you want to, you can roll side to side and massage that lower back. Oh, that feels so good. And then what I want you to do is I want you to grab a hold of your knees, behind your knees, and roll. One more time, and we're gonna roll all the way up. Great. Okay. Runner stretch on the right leg. Take your left leg, cross it behind you. You should feel that stretch in the left leg. You're gonna lower back, and you should feel a pull up through the hip flexor. Right here, this muscle right here that connects the quadricep up to the hip that ties in. You wanna stretch that out. If you can go all the way down to the floor and lay flat on your back without your knee lifting off of the ground, you go right ahead. Mine are pretty tight. I'm still working on them, my hips and my hip flexors, trying to get a little more hip mobility. Then I want you to bring it up, and I want you to cross that left leg over the right. And we're gonna take a forward fold. So you're not gonna tuck your head. You're gonna bring your chin to your shin, your chest to your ankle of the crossed leg or the knee, and you're gonna fall forward. If you can't reach the toes, just lower your hands to the floor and try to drop your chest down onto that bent leg. And release it. Stay here, uncross that leg. Stay right here. You're gonna walk that right arm out, and you're gonna reach the left arm up and over. Side bend, stretch out the waist. Keep those sit bones on the floor. Don't roll up to where your hips are lifting off the floor. You wanna stay bent. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up. You're gonna grab a hold of that left hand with the right, and you're gonna pull the left arm over. Then you're gonna take that left hand and pull that head over to the right, pull down on that right shoulder, stretch out the neck, turn the head and face down. Feel that nice stretch through the neck and the shoulders. Release it. Bring that left arm across. Apply pressure in between the elbow and the shoulder, right at the tricep. Then I'm going to have you open it out. You're going to bring the left arm, sweep it around, grab a hold with the right, and pull down. Now we have to do everything on the right side. So you're going to take that right leg, and you're going to bend it, lay back. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor, go to where you feel comfortable. If you can go all the way down, you go all the way down. If you're comfortable right here or right here and you feel that stretch, that's okay. Maybe you're really flexible and you can take that other foot up and plant it on the floor. Then you really feel it all the way pulling to the knee. A little too uncomfortable for me anyway. And release it. Come back up. You're going to take that right leg. You're going to cross it over the left. And everybody's got one side that's harder than the other. This is my side. I'm not as flexible on the left side. So I'm going to reach to my calf, and you're going to forward fold. Feel that stretch through the back, the hips, the inner thigh. And you're going to release it. Bring that leg down. Bring that left arm over. Fall over with the right. Stretch out the obliques. Side bend. Release it. Come up. Take the right hand, pull on the head to the right, pull down on the shoulder, turn and look down. Feel that stretch in the neck and the shoulders. Release it. Take that left arm and pull over. And take that right arm and pull over. Oh. I'm gonna wrap that right arm around. Apply a little bit of pressure right at the tricep. Push in, feel a nice stretch through the shoulders and the tricep. Don't press on the elbow, press above the elbow at the tricep. And then you're gonna sweep that arm around, grab a hold with the left and pull back. Stretch out the triceps, the shoulders and the chest. Release it. You're gonna move the towel out of the way. Make your way into a kneeling position. We are gonna do a camel pose. You can either take the feet and place the shoelaces on the ground or the tops of your feet if you're not in shoes. And you're going to begin to do a back bend back. You can put your hands on your back at your butt and fold backwards. This opens up the front of the body, the hip flexors, the abdominals, the obliques, the shoulders, the chest. If you want to, you can fall back into camel pose. And just hold here for a minute. We're gonna come up, bring the hands up to the hips, bend forward. You're gonna place the hands on the floor, walk the knees out, press back into child's pose, wide knees. Take that left arm up, bring that right arm under, thread the needle. And press up on the left arm, plant the right, left arm, thread the needle, come down, temple, top of the head is resting on the floor. Plant that right hand, come up, walk the knees in, walk the hands out to puppy pose, and from here, we're gonna go straight back into a downward facing dog. We're gonna flow a little bit before we finish out this practice. So, plant the hands, press back into the feet. Push the feet into the floor, walk them out, stretch out the calves. Raise that right leg up and extend it open. Feel that stretch in the hip and the thighs. Feel it in the obliques. Bring it back around. Bring the foot down. Bring that left leg up. Open it up. Stretch out the hips and the thighs on the left side. Look under the armpit. Bring it back around. Lower it down. Bend to the knees. Straighten. Bend knees. Straighten. Ready? Bend them and we're going to hop forward. Forward fold. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Fall down. Bend the knees. Let the arms hang. Grasp the elbows. Swing side to side. Plant the hands. Deep breath. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale, fold forward, roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath, arms go overhead. Let's flow down. Plant the hands, deep breath, inhale, flat back. Fold over, hop back, chaturanga down. Hold in an upward facing dog or a cobra. Come back to a plank and press back into your downward facing dog. One more time, bend forward, hop, deep breath. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll all the way up. Deep breath, arms overhead. Exhale, fall forward. Hang, deep breath. Plant the hands. Fold forward, plant the hands, hop back. Let's chaturanga down. Upward facing dog. Plank to a downward facing dog. Toes are together, heels apart. Lift that right leg up. We're gonna bring that knee in, plant it, and you're gonna come drop that left leg to the floor, come up into a low lunge. Now, I want you to not lunge forward and come out of those hips. I want you to keep the hips in, and I want you to feel that in the inner thigh of that left leg. Bring the hands down, chest, twist over to the right side. If you want to, you can come to a low lunge with your knee off the ground. You're going to bring the left hand down. Right arm is going to go up and extend to open. Stretch out that back. Now, pay attention. We're going to come down. You're going to turn that toe, and you're going to open up to the side. Side angle bend. Side angle pose. If you need to, bring the hand to the front. Bring the arm up over. From here, we're going to turn and face front into a lunge. You're going to sweep the arms back and open them up. Engage the core. Swing the arms up into a high lunge. Inhale, fall over, exhale. Hold them up, swing it up. Turn, warrior one, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Hold it here. You're going to turn the toes out into goddess pose, arms overhead, lower down. Raise up and lower. One more time. Raise up and lower. Hold here, extend the arms out, straighten the legs, fall forward, turn the toes in, and let your head hang low. If you can, take the hands to the floor. Bring the hands up to the knees. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Extend the right leg out, left leg back, and we're in the warrior two pose. We're gonna fall back. I did that wrong, my bad. Fall back into a warrior three. And we're gonna circle the arms around. Hold here, pull that right leg back. Flow down, chaturanga, deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and then push back. Okay, left leg comes up. You're gonna pull through. You're gonna plant that right leg, and you're gonna come up into a low lunge. Extend the arms up. If this hurts your shoulders, take them a little bit wider. If not, you can keep them together. We're gonna bring the hands down to the chest, and you're gonna twist over to the left. If you want to come to the leg, come with the leg off the ground, you can. Engage the core. Don't just sink and let everything fall. Engage the core and hold yourself up. Now, you're gonna twist and open up. Push that arm back. Left arm goes back, stretch out the chest, back. Then we're gonna rotate it around into a side angle pose. If you can, take the arm over the head. From here, we're gonna turn forward in a high lunge, and you're gonna extend the arms back. Rotate the arms out so that you bring the shoulders back so you're not falling forward. Raise up, deep breath. Exhale, and back. Extend the arms out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Last time, bring it up. Inhale, warrior one, bend that leg. Come into a warrior two. From here, you're gonna come up, turn the feet. You're gonna fall forward, lower all the way down. Walk the hands in if you can. Hands come to the thighs. Roll up. Back to the warrior 2. Fall into your warrior 3. And we're going to cartwheel those arms around. Back down. Foot back. Chaturanga down. Upward facing dog. Plank. And back to a downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. We're going to finish out strong. Pull through. Lizard pose. Again, bring the arms back and sit up. You don't want to sit back. You want to sit up and pull the chest through. And you want to feel that stretch in the shoulders, chest, triceps, and through the back. Fall forward. If you want to twist that pigeon, take the left arm, bring it through to the right. Feel that stretch through the quadricep and the hip on the right side. Hand up, pull through, press back into a plank. Chaturanga down, upward facing dog. Back to a down dog. Left leg is going to go up. We're going to pull it through. Pigeon pose on the left side. Again, press it, pull forward, pull that chest forward and up. Feel that stretch in the back. Oh, feels so good. Lay it down. Left arm goes out. If you want to twist that pigeon, you put the right arm under. Stretch it out. Bring that left arm in, pull through. You're going to pull back into a plank, chaturanga down. Upward facing dog. Back, downward facing dog. Deep breath, inhale. Bend the knees, hop forward. Plant the hands, deep breath, inhale, flat back. Fall forward, exhale. Inhale, roll the arms up. Let's flow one time. Deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Fall forward. Plant the hands. Deep breath. Inhale. Fall down. Plant the hands. Hop back. Chaturanga down. Upward facing dog to your down dog. Hold it here. Bend those knees. Walk the hands back. I'm going to have you do one more thing. I'm going to turn to face you. You're going to take that left leg, plant it, take the right leg up. If you want to feel that stretch, wrap it around and hook it at your thigh, or you can do a full bind and bind it all the way. I did a bird of paradise with you the other day. If you don't want to just hold here, you can come into that right leg. You can bring that left leg up. And once you get your balance, it is hard to do in sneakers. You can open up and stretch out the chest, the shoulders, the triceps, and if you can extend that leg out. Then you take it back down the way you came. Undo that leg, unbind, bring the legs straight. Bend the knees, deep breath. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, you're going to fall forward, and the right leg is going to bend, and the left arm is going to go up. Extend it open. Now, you can fold it and do a half bind where you grab the inside part of your right thigh, and you stay here. You can do a full bind where you wrap it underneath your leg. The right arm goes under, the left arm goes back. And if you want to, you can place the weight in your left leg. And come into your bird of paradise. This is your balance pose. It's okay if you can't get here. I just was able to do this. I've been working on hip openers and balance. And I can't take my leg all the way up yet and extend it out. So come back down, undo the bind, left arm goes up, bring it back around, deep breath, inhale, flat back, exhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Whew. All right, that was day 3. If you like my video, please thumbs up it, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, share it with friends. I will keep you updated on Irma, and I am working on Olivia, an intermittent fasting video explaining how I've been doing it, the results I've seen. I just have one more photo that I have to upload, but I will get it up and out so that you can all enjoy it, and I'll keep you posted I'm sure we're going to be safe. I'm not worried about it. So thank you, all of you. Have a good day, and I will see you soon.